What's up, y'all? Another draft preview. Today we're gonna do the Boston Celtics. They had the number one pick, traded it to Philly for the third pick in next year's draft. That belongs to the Lakers and it's protected 225, I believe. And so now they've kind of they set themselves up for the future. Danny Ainge he's done a great job of accumulating all these picks and stacking them up, and now he has leverage. He doesn't have to necessarily trade away players if he doesn't want to, but he has assets within draft picks, as in 3 in 2018 and 4 in 2019. Past year, he lost in Eastern Conference Finals to the Cleveland Cavaliers, of course. Isaiah Thomas averaged 29, All-Star player. Al Horford signed a big deal, averaged 14 and about 8, I believe, 7 or 8 rebounds. Avery Bradley had a really good year, averaged 16, missed some time, but had a really good year. Hit a game winner in the playoffs in the one game they beat Cleveland. And last year they picked Jaylen Brown with the third pick, so they have the third pick again this year. And it looks like they're going to take either Jason Tatum out of Duke, or Josh Jackson out of Kansas. My gut feeling is they take Josh Jackson, but I think they should take Tatum, because what does Josh Jackson do that Jaylen Brown doesn't? I don't know, very good, decent defensive players, very athletic, high ceiling as far as potential, but I just don't think, I just think Tatum shoots the ball really well. I think that's I don't like comparisons to younger, players that are still in the league, because you tend to look back on what they've done as a whole, and you judge these kids who are 19 and 20 coming into the league. But I like to think that maybe not impact wise as far as 20 points a game, but I think Jason Tatum is Carmelo Anthony. Just versatile 3-man, can handle the ball. Very mid-range oriented. Step backs, pull ups. Tatum does the 1-foot dirt shot pretty well. Just he can take you in the post if you're too small, and if you're too big, they're going right around you. So I like his game into Melo. Just as far as the mid range, the touch he has on the ball, athleticism. So let's think about Melo, 20, 21 years old, or even at Syracuse, and that'll be the comparison. Let's not think about Melo, who's the 3-time Olympian. 4-time Olympian, maybe. I'm not even sure. But, one of the best USA basketball players, and, over 25,000 points. Let's think about him as when he first came into the league. So, early Denver Melo possibly is within Jason Tatum. A lot of noise, possibly getting Gordon Hayward this summer. Possibly Jimmy Butler, like I said, with all these picks, and they have these assets. They have a lot of young players, too. James Young out of Kentucky, he hasn't really played much, but, lefty shooter. Marcus Smart, they've even dangled Bradley in some talks. So, it'll be interesting to see what they do. My gut feeling is they take Josh Jackson, just because how hard he plays, and the potential is there. But I really think they picked the same person, literally, in Jaylen Brown, same position, damn near same haircut. I really think they took the same person. So if it was me, I'd take Josh Jackson. They take Josh Jackson. But if it was me, I'd take Jason Tatum, and I go from there. He shoots the ball very well. I think that's one thing that Josh Jackson and Jaylen Brown don't do well as far as right now. I think he can step in and make NBA threes and make jump shots right now and just score the basketball. So it'll be interesting to see what they do. Of course, the draft is Thursday, but I think Danny Ainge's got a trick up his sleeve. I wouldn't be surprised if he traded the third pick to get somebody, or pulls off some type of deal to where he comes out on top. He always seems to pull off these deals. He pulled off the KG Pierce deal where he got all these picks. He pulled off the deal with I want to say in the 3-way deal with Phoenix and Milwaukee, and he pulled Isaiah Thomas out of that. So he seems to come out on top of all these deals, and he looks like he might have come out on top with exchanging the 1 for the 3, and he got a pick the following year. So we'll see what happens. For all you Celtics fans, hopefully it gets, your fortunes get better and the team continues to grow as they have in the past years. And, this year's 53 wins weren't a fluke. So we'll see what happens.